Today top stories, August 25, 2026. Global Intelligence Briefing. Trump-Canada trade war escalates, Iran sanctions tighten, Ebola kills thousands, markets await NVIDIA earnings. The world woke up to an intensifying U.S.-Canada trade war after tit-for-tat tariffs and a public feud between President Trump and Ontario Premier Doug Ford. While Washington layered fresh secondary sanctions on Iran and its trading partners in the aftermath of this year's Iran war. In Africa, the Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo has become the country's deadliest ever, with more than 5,500 cases and over 2,600 deaths. Ukraine marked its Independence Day under continued Russian bombardment, even as the UK pledged more missile support, and Gaza saw fresh Israeli strikes amid ongoing ceasefire tensions. Financial markets were mostly steady, but cautious ahead of NVIDIA's earnings and the Fed's Jackson Hole Symposium, while Europe continued battling wildfires and record heat. Elsewhere, Hollywood mourned actress Hayden Panettiere's death. Alibaba and Samsung led an Asian stock rout tied to AI capital spending, and NASA astronauts conducted a spacewalk on the ISS. Global sports. Global sports, world sports today, WNBA records, US Open drama, NFL health, F1 momentum and championships. It is a particularly busy transition day in global sport. The WNBA is entering its decisive late-season stretch. MLB is deep into the playoff race. US Open tennis qualifying is underway. The Vuelta a España continues, and the NFL and college football seasons are approaching their opening weekends. The biggest immediate headlines include Angel Reese's record-setting WNBA performance, Jannik Sinner's US Open withdrawal, Lando Norris Formula One momentum after Zandvoort, major rugby and cricket developments, and continuing NCAA eligibility turmoil. Several sports, including NHL, NBA, NCAB, and much of the international combat calendar, are primarily in off-season or build-up phases today, rather than producing a single dominant headline. Global entertainment. Spider-Man breaks billions while global pop from Soul to Lagos dominates August charts today. It is defined by cinema's record summer and pop's fragmentation into regional powerhouses. Hollywood's Spider-Man. Brand New Day crossed $2 billion global and is chasing the domestic record, while Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey became the highest-grossing R-rated film ever, fueling a $6.19 billion year-to-date box office surge. At the same time, music is splintered. UK chart saw a historic 19-week #1, K-pop faces viral debuts and reunion tours, P-pop pushes to US festivals, and Latin/Afrofusion dominates the official World Cup anthem, even as award shows controversially drop Afrobeats categories.
Microsoft Ecosystem. AI-powered Microsoft updates deliver live dashboards, smarter agents, and unified automation across cloud platforms. Across Microsoft 365 and the Power Platform, August 25, 2026 brings major AI-driven upgrades. SharePoint gains live, auto-refreshing dashboards. Power Apps ships the fully GA modern data grid. Power Automate expands agent-invoked flows. Teams adds a dedicated meeting recaps app. Copilot Chat deepens grounding in Power BI. Copilot Studio introduces run-only autonomous agents. And Microsoft 365 rolls out significant security, governance, and licensing changes ahead of Windows 10's feature freeze. Together, these updates accelerate agentic automation, unify data experiences, and strengthen compliance across the cloud ecosystem. Windows bugs, Azure AI, GitHub Copilot Boost, Xbox sales, Surface Silence, and saw a mix of critical updates and strategic moves on August 25, 2026, with a focus on Windows stability, AI integration, and gaming expansions. A .NET Framework update, KB5120708/KB5120705/KB5120710, broke WPF printing and PDF generation, prompting a temporary workaround that trades security for functionality. Azure Portal continued strengthening its cloud management capabilities, while GitHub Copilot rolled out Grok 4.6 for Pro/Enterprise tiers, enhancing AI-assisted coding. Xbox launched new Game Pass titles and major sales, and SQL Server received routine patches. Visual Studio 2026 unified redistributable packages, while Surface and Dynamics 365 remained quiet on major announcements. Google Ecosystem. Google's ecosystem hits high gear with next-gen Pixel hardware, Android updates, and deepened AI across platforms. Google's technology ecosystem is undergoing significant shifts driven by deep artificial intelligence integration, platform security enhancements, and new hardware developments. With the rollout of the Pixel 11 series, Android is receiving platform-wide optimizations, including system-level motion sickness mitigations and expanded AI features like sign-to-text translation. Concurrently, Google is tightening ecosystem security across developer tools and the Play Store by actively mitigating malware distributions. Meanwhile, Chrome OS and Workspace continue to expand Gemini integration to streamline productivity workflows across consumer and enterprise environments. Apple Ecosystem. Apple Ecosystem. Apple unveils M6 Mac Mini and M5 Ultra Studio for massive on-device AI power leap. On August 25, 2026, Apple launched refreshed Mac Mini, M6/M5 Pro, and Mac Studio, M5 Max/M5 Ultra. Models optimized for local AI workloads, with the new M6 as its first 2nm chip and the M5 Ultra as its most powerful silicon ever. Pre-orders open today, shipping starts September 22nd. Secondary focus remains on the approaching September iPhone event, expected iPhone 18 Pro/Pro Max and first foldable iPhone Ultra, ongoing iOS 27/macOS 27 Golden Gate betas, AirPods 5 rumors, and Apple Watch Series 12/Ultra 4 updates. No major announcements today for iPad, AirPods, Apple Watch, Apple TV, iCloud, Handoff, AirDrop, Vision Pro, or App Store. Thank you for watching. See you next time.